Hi lovelies, so in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a T-frontal. This has been a long awaited video, but finally today we will learn how to make a T-frontal. Look at how fine this frontal is looking, so beautiful. So if you clicked on this video to learn how to make a T-frontal, you're actually at the right place, because in this video I'll be showing you how I make my T-frontal for my clients. Yeah, this is a silky straight bone straight look-alike T-frontal that I made for a client. So basically, guys, I'll be showing you my own very method, my very fast way of making a T frontal. Like, it's very fast and very easy to make. So I'm showing you my own method. I made a kinky straight, and yes, let's work with the kinky straight. So I'll be showing you how I made this kinky straight T frontal. Okay, it's very easy to make and very fast. Now, what you need is the ventilating materials. Here's my kinky straight bundles. Okay, I'll be using this particular bundle. It's a kinky straight hair to ventilate. Okay, you need a ventilating needle, and here is the T frontal cap. Okay, I'm sure you're very familiar with this particular cap, but if it's the first time, this is what they call a T frontal cap. Okay, that's the T sign. Okay, a T frontal cap, very easy to get in the market. Now let's start, guys. I like to use a blue nylon, okay, to ventilate. It kind of make the hole very transparent, like I can see through the hole clearly when I use the blue nylon. You can actually skip that, but I love to do that. And yes, I actually have to go in with my office pin to pin down the net into the mannequin head. Is it mannequin head? Yeah, mannequin head or dummy head. Okay, and yes, this is my ventilating pin. So yeah, I'm trying to count the lines to get my center part, because as you can see the spacing is not so wild. It's about, no, I don't think it's up to 15 lines here. So I'm trying to get my center part, okay, to make the lines equal. So I'm just counting the lines, and yes, I got my center part. Okay, so now I'm trying to ventilate the back side to cover up the space at the back. Okay, I'll just show you when I'm done. So you ventilate the first line, skip the next hole, ventilate the next, you keep the next, like that, like that. Can you see what I did? Okay, so actually I activated the first hole, I skipped the next one, did the next, skip the next, did the next, skip the next. Okay, like that, like that, like that. If you watch my previous video on how to make a 2x6 skim cake closure, you understand this perfectly well. So I'll just go ahead and fill the down parts, just going straight down, like skip one hole, ventilate the next, skip one hole, like that. So if you watch my video on how to make a 2x6 skim cake closure, if you've not seen that video, kindly go check out that video. You would understand what I'm doing right here. It's very simple actually. So I'm just skipping one hole, and I'll just go down like that. Okay. Meanwhile, I skipped one line. I just hope it's very comprehensive. Okay. So yeah, I was able to ventilate about 6 lines. So that's 6 lines. Okay. So that's three, which means the center is the middle one is my center pattern. Okay, based on the line calculations, as I told you, the line is not so wild. So you have to count to be sure of where your center pattern is. So you don't have one side bigger than the other. You have to make sure it's equal. Okay, and actually I have to use about 3 to 4 strands of it, because right there you want that place to be really thick. All right. So yeah, I'm just doing the slant method. Okay, like I said, everything I'm doing in this video is what I did in my previous 2x6 skim K tutorial on my YouTube channel. Can you go check out that video? So yeah, I'm just ventilating one line, skipping the next line in a slant method. Can you see what I'm showing you? Okay, so I'll ventilate one line, I'll skip the next line, okay, ventilate the next line like that, and I'll skip the next line till I get to the top. All right, so it's very easy to make. Look at what I did. I'm just showing you in the video. Yeah, so I'll just ventilate the first line. I won't skip any hole, because we need that place to be really full. Okay, because as you can see, the space in the net is not so wild, so you want it to be really full, so you can cover up the side you'll be sewing on. And here is what we've done right now. Okay, so this is the slam method. Everything I'm doing is what I showed you guys in my 2x6 skim cake closure. So there's nothing different except for the frontal part. I'll be showing you how to get a perfect T frontal, like a perfect frontal line. Okay, so guys, can you see this? All right, so you skip one line, ventilate the next line without skipping a hole, skip one line, ventilate the next line in a slant method or horizontal method. Okay, that's what I just did here. All right, so just skip one line. You can see I skipped that line, I ventilated the next line, skipped one line, just like that. Okay, it's very easy It's not hard at all. Till I got to the top. So I'll do the same at the other side and I'll come back and show you guys. Yes, as you can see, we've done the two side, okay? Still the same method. And you can see our center pattern is just so fine, so beautiful. The slant method. And yeah, that is it. Can you see? So we're done with the center part. All right, so what is left is to do the frontal, which is the frontal side, okay? All right, so as you can see where I got to, make sure when you're ventilating you get to this particular top where I placed that pin. So now guys, I'm going to ventilate on a straight line and I'm going to count about 10. That's one. I'll skip a hole, ventilate the next one, that's two, skip a hole, then the next one, that's three, as you can see me do, skip a hole, ventilate the next one, that's four. So I'll just make it 10. Skip a hole, yes, that's five. Now skip a hole, ventilate the next one, that's six. Okay, I'll skip a hole, ventilate the next one, seven, that's eight, that's nine, and the last one, yeah, this is the 10th one. Okay, so if you notice that I picked about one to two strands of hair for the first line, now I'll go ahead and ventilate all straight down till I get to this part. Okay, all right, so I'll skip a line, like a line, ventilate the next one, skip a line, ventilate the next one. Now I'm going all straight on a straight line, guys. Okay, on a straight line, I'm just following a straight line and just ventilating all the way down while I'm skipping a line. As you can see me do. Actually, I have to zoom the camera so you can see clearly what I am doing. So I'm skipping a line, I'll ventilate the next line, still going all the way straight. Okay, so guys, what in ventilate? Okay, I'm just skipping one line, I'll ventilate the next one, skip one line, still the same method. I'm going all the way straight on the straight line. Now, because of the way cap, the way it's constructed, it might look like a slant method, like it might look all the way slant when I'm done, but it's on a straight line. Okay, so when you have this recap, you understand what I'm actually doing. Now, can you see the lines are actually very straight, but on the recap, it might look as though it's getting smaller as I am going all the way down. That's the way the cap is. Okay, so even though your lines are straight, as you ventilate towards that part, it becomes smaller. Okay, because smaller, but mind you, you're on the straight line. Now can you see I'm actually done? Can you see the outcome? Okay, now this line is actually a very straight line. Okay, but on the recap it will look as though it's slant, but it's a very straight line. This is what you want to achieve. Now guys, after which we'll go ahead and fill up the inward part. Okay, so go ahead and ventilate inward, just going all the way straight down. We're gonna feel that following the same line that you ventilated on, just go ahead and ventilate it all the way straight down, skipping a hole. All right, so guys, I thought I was recording, but I mistakenly turned off my camera. But look at what I've actually done. I actually ventilated about four lines. Okay, it's just the same method as you can see me do. Ventilate one line, skip the next line. It's just the same thing that we did using the slant method, but now this one is actually very straight. You can see, ventilate one line, skip one hole, ventilate the next one, skip one hole, while I skip one line. I just hope you can see the video clearly. So I'll just do this and fill up the inward parts. Okay, then I'll come back and show you guys what I have done. All right, so now I'll go ahead and ventilate this particular one. Okay, and I'll skip a hole, ventilate the next one. Now I'll skip the next hole or the next line, I'll ventilate the next one. So it's very, very simple. Skip the next line, ventilate the next one. Just like that, till I fill up all the hairs. Okay, till I fill up all the holes, I mean to say. All right, so it's that simple. So I'll just go ahead and finish off camera. Then I'll come back and show you guys what I have done. Okay. So guys, before I go off camera, I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so what I did at the right, I want to do it at the left hand side as well. Okay, so I just know, just for me to fill up the inside parts. All right, so let's do that together. Then again, after I'm done filling that up, I'll come ahead and create um this part. Okay, and I'll show you how I'm going to do this part. It's not going to be straight. You can see the line in there. Okay, that came with the cap. It's going to come out curved like that. Well, you understand more when I start doing that part. But firstly, let's go ahead and fill the other parts. Okay. All right. So this is just be ventilating the same thing I did at the initial stage. 10 lines. Okay, ventilate about 10 lines up there, and I'll go ahead and make it all the way straight down. Okay. So here's me just ventilating all the way straight down. Okay, so that I just know when I'm off camera, I'll just feel the inside parts. Then I'll come to show you guys how I create a perfect hairline, because we can't leave this hairline like this looking all artificial, right? We have to give it a perfect hairline. So this is basically like the foundation of it. So I'm just gonna come out and show you guys how I make the hairline look more natural, okay, than it's looking right now. So this is basically the foundation. As you can see, I'm actually done, okay, with this part. So I'll go ahead and fill the inside part off camera, and here is what it's looking like. Okay, so guys, we're done. We filled the inside parts, okay, and as you can see, it's all filled up. Okay, just the same method, ventilate one line, and this is what it's looking like when I try to demarcate the hairs. And you can see it's just the same method. It's not even difficult at all. Very, very simple to make. Can you see how fine it's looking? All right, so the next is to show you guys how I make my hairline natural. Okay, and how I went ahead and finish up the ear part. Is it called the ear part? But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's do that. So guys, this cap already has a sketch of how the hairline should look like. Can you see? Okay, underneath the cap you will find this very thick net. Okay, it's a guideline on how your hairline should be at this part. Okay, so it kind of guide me through how the hairline should be. So most of the I always kind of fold it up because I already know what I want. But if you're a beginner, you could actually leave it and just trace it all the way down. You can see the way I just used my marker to highlight that part. All right, so I'm going to explain what I'm going to be doing here because we're not following that. I already pulled out the thickness. So I'll just go forward and I'll skip a line, of course. Go forward and ventilate a line ahead of the first one, like a line ahead of the first one. Skip the next line and go ahead and ventilate another one ahead of the second one. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make it as compressive as possible. But can you see they're not equal? Okay. I'll skip the next line and go ahead and manipulate an inch. I don't want to use the word an inch, but like a line ahead of the third one. So you can see the way it's going through. I'll skip the next line, go to the next one and ventilate a line ahead of the or previous one. So can you see this? It's not straight. Okay, it's just going all the way 1 inch or one line ahead of the next one or the previous one. I mean to say, can you see that? So when you get to the part you want, you go ahead and ventilate on an equal line. So now just skip one line and ventilate equally. 'Cause at this point, I didn't notice my head was blocking the camera, guys. I didn't notice on time. Okay, so at this part, I didn't even notice. So right now, I'm done. I couldn't record that part properly because I was covering the camera and I didn't notice on time. But this is what it's looking like. So I'll go ahead and feel the inside. Okay, I'll go ahead and feel the inside like I did the previous time. So can you see? The lines are not straight, it's all curved. Like the hairlines are actually curved. So I'll go ahead and fill up the inside parts. Relate one straight line, skip the next one. Just the same method, nothing different. Just the same method. You can see me do relate one line, skip the next line, relate the next one, skip the next one. Just like that, like that, like that. Okay. So guys, I thought to show you the other side. As you can see, um it's just basically taking one hair, I mean ventilating one line ahead of the previous line. Okay, and I want to do it all the way down to this part. Okay, and it's gonna be curved just like that. So I get it, till I get to that top. I just really hope you understand what I'm trying to do. But just watch me ventilate, okay? Just watch me ventilate. Okay, I think that will be more helpful. Okay, so as you can see, it's gonna meet up there. Alright, so I think this video was quite clearer. So I tried not to cover the camera so you can see what I'm actually doing. Okay, I'm trying to explain this part, but I just hope you got what I'm trying to do, okay? And here we have the last one. Okay, so guys, can you see what we did? Alright, so this is basically the shape we're actually going forward. So I'll go ahead and fill up the inward part, and I'll come show you guys what the final look looks like. Mind you, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay, we still have the hairline to fix, and this is it, guys. So if you noticed, this hairline is different from the other side. Look at how it looks like. Okay, this part is different from the other part. If you can see it clearly, can you see the other part that it's looking different? Because I did some touches at the hairline. I didn't want to look it all straight and artificial, so I did some touches on. Is it on the hairline? Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so I'll show you what I did to make it look like this. All right, so yeah, I actually had to pick 1 to 2 strands of hair. I think about 1 2 strands of hair. Yes, on the hair, just playing around the hair. At this point, I was not making any straight method or something. I was just playing around the hair, using 1 strands of hair, to make it just give it a nice touch, to make it look all natural. Taking one hair in, one hair out, just like that. You know, um, I could have done more basically, but I think because of time, I was trying to be as fast as possible. But guys, when you're making yours, you can make yours even more. Okay, you can add more hairline. You can make it even more natural. Okay, I was kind of in a hurry, so I didn't have much time to do that. But then you can still add more hairs and make it more natural. You get play with the hairline. You get make it look more natural, just like I just showed you guys, right? One hair in, one hair out. Pick 1 strands of hair at the hairline part to give that natural look. Okay, so I just hope you found this video really helpful. This was more like a foundation. I've been looking forward to making this video for a very long time, and I'm happy I finally did today. Okay, so look at what the finished look is looking like. Okay, look how it's looking like after I was done ventilating. This is the inward parts. Okay, look at the outward parts. Look at how it came out. So nice, actually. It's a T-frontal, a mini T-frontal, and here is a kinky straight T-frontal. It's looking all nice and so fine, guys. I did some little touches on it, and here is what it's looking like. So full. Like, I'm gonna wig on this part. Okay, this is the part where you just wig your hairs, and here we have our kinky straight hair in 24 inches. After styling, it's looking all fine and beautiful. Okay, I actually have to stretch the hair, with my hot iron, give it some nice touch. And I was done wigging on this part. I added my band to it, and it's so pretty, guys. Like, I just love it. Look how fine it's looking, so fine. So guys, I hope you find this video really helpful. Do it to like this video, share to your friends, and they'll find this video really helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next one.